this room. Let it all go, let it all go. No submission, this is 250. Greatness or death, this is how we roll. Before I'm laid to rest, I'll conquer the globe.
Yo, Michael T. Porter here, 250 Gemstones Exchange. This is where I give you guys great content, and in exchange, you guys have a like, comment, or subscribe. Hopefully, all three of the above. Don't be afraid to share my videos. Pass me around, Facebook, Instagram, and all other social media platforms. And y'all know how I feel about my chain. If you'd like to support the channel, Cash App, $ Michael US. Also, check out my website, 250gemstones.com.co. Spotify podcast, link is in the description. Y'all stay and watch the whole video. We need to talk. Black women are dating white boys at an alarming rate, and they are being praised. But for the longest, when black men have stepped out of the race, they said you a bitch, you gay, you hate your mama, you hate your sister, you hate your auntie and them. Something wrong with you, you a weirdo for not loving black women all the time, back then, now, and forever. I'll leave the link in the description. So one of the most dramatic patterns occurs among black newlyweds. Black men are twice as likely as black women to have a spouse of a different race or ethnicity. 24% to 12%. This gender gap has been a long-standing one. In 1980, 8% of recently married black men and 3% of their female counterparts were married to some of a different race. So they saying that 3% of black women, it was 3% in the 80s, now in 2023 it's 12% of black women are dating white men. I was like, I don't give a goddamn. Everybody's humping. Humping is humping. You know what I mean? At the end of the day. But what I find interesting is that anything that a black woman does is great. Anything. I'm a black man. I'm going to call it out. I don't give a goddamn. So when King Michael want to step out and get him some of that vanilla pudding out there, right? Or get some of that taco. Or get some of that fortune cookie. For those of you, vanilla pudding is white girls. Taco is Latino girls. Fortune cookies, my Asian sisters. When I want to step out and creep, right? Explore my options. Like I said, they say you hate your mama, you ain't loyal, you a bitch. You this, you that, you a funny boy. You hate your people for stepping out and getting me a woman of a different ethnic group. But what I've noticed in a lot of these videos, a lot of these articles, is that the way they word it and dress it up, it's a good thing when women leave, because most of the culture, even if it's ran by black people, there's people that look like black people, but they're not really for black people. But I can't even say that. I'm gonna say like this: a lot of these corporations, videos, articles, the big ones down to the small ones, they cater to black women, and they feed into this narrative that black men ain't nothing. Because you can't sit there and tell me when a black man do it, it's wrong, but when black women leave, it's okay. It's somewhat of like an achievement. You're leaving a dusty black man. He ain't worth nothing. He don't treat you good. He don't know how to put up with your shit. And what I've also noticed, that when black women get around white men, all of a sudden they got some act right. When black women get around white men or men of other cultures, all of a sudden they got some act right. Most of the time. Where's that act right when you act with, when you're around the black man? Where's that act right when you're in a relationship with a black man? Where's that act right around your brothers and your cousins? They have programmed the black woman to hate her own, to hate black men. They have programmed black women to hate black men, to look down on black men through the music. Like I said, through the YouTube videos, through articles, through magazines, through TV shows. It is a blessing. It is a beautiful thing when a black woman leaves the race. It is a beautiful thing, because you don't have to deal with no black ass, deadbeat, thugged out, in and out of prison ass nigga, right? This is the image that white people portray of the overall majority of black men, which ain't true. There's good, there's bad, and there's in between. They have pedestalized a black woman to where anything that she do, she can be overweight, she can be unruly, she can be this, she can be that, everything that's negative, and they still gonna pander to her. Where was all this support when black men wanted to date white women? for whatever the reason. See, only black women can have their reasons justified of why they leaving black men. But a black man, even if his reasons are valid, he's still a bitch and he gay and he hate his mama. So I got a question: do the black women who leave black men leave the community? Do they hate their daddies and their cousins and their brothers? It's cool when they do it. They get mad when I do it. Now I love all women. I'm just on the side of fairness. I love all women, black, white, Asian. I don't give a goddamn. But the bullshit gonna have to stop. If they want to leave, they can leave. If black men want to leave, they should be able to leave without being ridiculed. If black women ain't being ridiculed for leaving, black men shouldn't be ridiculed. And it's in the same way, it's sort of an achievement. It's an accomplishment for a black woman to leave and look at another race as an upgrade. Have that same energy for when black men leave. Go to them Latinos, go to the Asians, go to the whites, Middle Eastern. Have that same, where's our trophy? That's what I'm asking. Where's our trophy? Give black men, give niggas our trophy when we leave. Just like the black queens get the trophies, give the black kings some trophies. But what do y'all think? What do y'all think? 250, I'm gone.